Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the DEVILS and the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the DEVILS. Captain of the Devils, number 18, CRB. Number 45, Iriando. Number 46, Arta. Number 38, Urbieta. Number 31, Jairo. And number 13, Douglas. And now the home team, the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, number 92, Flores. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 37, Rock. From Long Island, New York, number 35, Spinner. Captain of the Chargers from Manchester, Connecticut, number 55, Benny. From Noline, number 91, Iturbide. And from San Sebastian, number 54, Zulaika. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day between the Devils and Chargers. And with that, I want to welcome everybody joining us on the broadcast to another edition of Friday Night Jai-Alai here in the Magic City. Andrew Bleckman joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 matches. Stu, how you doing?
Andrew, I'm well. Great night of Jai-Alai in store with the Devils going up against the Lifestyle Miami Chargers.
As always, going to waste no time getting right into it. Second-ranked doubles match will get us going today. Jairo against Iturbide. A lot of fun here to begin the day. 6 matches on the slate for us.
There's a serve. We begin. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Excellent catch by Iturbide. There's the backhand. Backhand by Jairo to the inside. Robote forehand. That rebound off the back wall. Straight back. Robote forehand by Jairo. Iturbide on the catch. Backhand. Iturbide from the 10 line. He goes deep. That's high and hard to the front wall. Robote forehand by Jairo. Outside placement of the forehand, Robote will land in and score. Well thrown, Iturbide of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers first up on the board in tonight's matches.
And just kind of missing that consistency from Iturbide in singles. I mean, we've seen flashes of what he's able to do in terms of killing the point. See right here, takes a Robote, shoots it to the outside, and Hyro's first step in, he's not going to get out there. That's perfectly done. That's going to open up the inside of the court now. To establish the outside early on.
Fine serve by Iturbide. Hyro on the backhand. Iturbide, backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand. Long 2-all, read and stopped by Hyro. Hyro's powerful forehand. Robote saved the inside. Nicely played. Scooped up by Hyro. Catch by Iturbide. Backhand. Scoop by Hyro. Backhand from the 9 line. Scoop missed. Robote not there. 2 points for Iturbide of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers in the purple shirt. He serves.
They've kind of been accustomed to a slower start from Hyro this season of Battle Court in his singles. Remember his last time out against the Rots. I mean, didn't look very pretty in the opening set. Lost, I think, in straight points, but then he came back the next 2 sets. So see if he can rebound here earlier than he has at any point this season. But again, really good start here for Iturbide, getting those first 2 points up on the board. Looking to beat Hyro for the first time in his career on this court.
Here's a backhand by Hyro to the inside. Robote's on the sidewall. Iturbide makes a save. Backhand by Hyro. Robote, left side. Drop shot. Drops too low and hits the pad. The pad is bad. That is 3 points for Iturbide of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And just poor execution right there. I mean, had him if that ball lands in.
Change things up a little bit, I think, and just didn't work out for him. There's a backhand by Hyro. Goes wall to wall. Robote coming out. Hyro now from the 9 line. Lower and harder, right up the middle, scooped up by Iturbide.
Oh,
Iturbide's 2-all. The carom scores beautifully. That is 4 straight points for Iturbide. He serves.
I mean, we haven't seen him execute the right side 2-all quite like that at any point in his career. That was just gorgeous.
It's always been a question. Well, see, Iturbide started just before the break, was doing well, right. And then when he got off to a slow start after coming back from that break. But he's on tonight, like really on tonight. There's the backhand by Hyro. Excellent catch. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, comes low. Hyro advances, takes it in the air. Backhand. Robote forehand, straight back. Robote forehand to the inside, taken by Iturbide. 2-all by Iturbide. Hyro stops it.
There.
Big right side, a will score for Hyro. There will be no shutout. Hyro is on the board with a point, and he has the serve.
Iturbide didn't throw that 2-all with as much power as he typically does. Kind of stayed elevated, giving Hyro the opportunity to stop it. Take a look right here. I mean, he usually, really finishes hard. This one not opening up enough. Hyro actually gets there in plenty of time. And then that forehand back inside, tough to handle. And could have opened a 5-0 lead. I mean, that's a crucial point to give Hyro any chance to come back in this set.
Absolutely. And Hyro has a tendency to build on momentum and rhythm. Backhand by Iturbide, right up the middle.
Opened up.
Iturbide on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Big right side by Iturbide. Robote forehand. Scoop by Hyro. Robote saved by Iturbide. Catch down low by Hyro. Hyro puts it back to the inside quick. Beautiful scoop by Iturbide. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand, straight back.
Oh, perfectly placed.
Robote comes to the sidewall and scores 2 points for Hyro. Iturbide with 4. First to 6 will win the set. Hyro serves 4. Tejada Devils.
I mean, just right out of the cesta, that forehand rebote looked perfect. Where it hit off the back wall, that's going to cut back to the inside. Right on the numbers as Iturbide try to play it. We say time and time again, closer you put the ball to the sidewall, the more difficult it is to make the catch. That holds true for the rebote as well.
Hard serve by Jairo. There's the backhand. Jairo makes the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. It goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote's on the wall. Jairo from the forehand. Low and hard. Scores to the inside. Jairo now with 3 straight points. Iturbide has 4. Jairo serves.
Yeah, Jairo's been known to go on a run or two, particularly in singles. I mean, you mentioned the momentum, and he sees one go up on the scoreboard. He's able to make that last a couple points. And Iturbide, too, one of the streakier players in this singles group. You know, good and bad. When the 2-wall's working out for him, he keeps going back to it. They tend to all open up perfectly. When they're not working out well, pretty tough for him to score.
That serve is going to be an ace. Beautifully executed by Jairo. 4-4 is the score. Jairo serves.
Just like that, 4-4. He's able to tie it up with 4 straight points. That serve a weapon of Jairo's, too, that we don't talk about enough. Powerful serve. Never throws it too high. Always crossing low and hard, deep in the backcourt. Got him right there. That was back beyond the 12 line.
Here's the backhand by Iturbide, caught up high by Jairo. Jairo powerfully to the inside. Rebote forehand. Jairo takes it on the bounce. Ball right up the middle, caught in the air by Iturbide. Iturbide down low. At Rebote, not playable. Good effort by Jairo. 5 points for Iturbide, possible set point.
I mean, this is a crucial point for Iturbide. You know, he's seen Jairo come back. Haven't seen quite the same from Iturbide throughout his time in singles. So if he wants to take this match, in this first set, going to be a big factor in that. 2 points to work with here. Venture to guess that we're going to see a 2-wall from the left side. That's his bread and butter.
Powerful serve is in. Here's the backhand by Jairo. It's Iturbide with a tip
on the
ball.
wall.
And we are at 5-5. This is set point.
But when you place them there, can't throw a Costado 2-wall on the numbers like that.
Got to catch it before you can throw that beautiful 2-wall. That was just really well done by Jairo.
Yeah, Jairo's accuracy has been on point all match long.
Backhand by Iturbide, powerfully thrown to the corner. Rebote comes in low. Jairo passes from the forehand. There's a catch by Jairo at the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside. Iturbide is there. Big backhand. Rebote coming out.
Just does clear.
Rebote forehand by Jairo. Iturbide makes the catch. There's the 2-all. Stopped by Jairo. Jairo from the forehand. Low and hard where it will score. Point and a hard-fought set going to Jairo of the Tejada Devils, winning 6-5. 2 minutes will go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
talk about a come-from-behind victory in a set, huh?
it's down 4-0. Jairo winning 6 of the next 7 points and somehow gets that set.
Here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage, 2 minutes in between sets.
Yeah, the 2-wall attempt by Iturbide, maybe one that he would like to have back. That was pretty close to the inside and a little bit deep. Jairo caught that. I mean, inside the boundary line on his forehand, actually almost overran it, so wasn't going to get him on the cut. Jairo blasts that forehand back to him, and we know that's a tough one to handle.
Some replays from that first set that went the maximum number of points. There's a well-thrown 2-all, but Jairo was ready for it. Read his body language, moved into position. Iturbide, though, reads this rebote well, tries to put out of reach of Jairo. Beautiful catch by Iturbide and the backhand from the 11 line.
Beautiful scoop again here by Iturbide. Look at this carom. Damn. Opened up nicely. And here's a 2-all. That was, I believe, at 4-0.
You don't want Jairo to have the ball there.
That was the start of the
with
comeback.
That forehand. You just don't want him to have that ball there. Beautiful catch again by Jairo, and again, another moneymaker. Blasted to the inside.
You said it, Stu. That's the second time in that set. Forehand low and hard, getting by Iturbide. Yeah, this is the 2-all at the end. I mean, look at this one, Stu. He catches it 7-line extended, and his outside foot in not really close to that boundary line.
Really threw that ball powerfully. We've got about 15 seconds before we begin our next set. Andrew, I was distracted by the.
That's I was going to say, first time we've had some.
That's it's a kind of distracting floor show we have going on out there.
Seen some, I mean, similar in Vegas, but wow, we got quite the show going on here. Take a look. That's you can see that as well up at home.
1960s Vegas.
See Jairo up here, ready to go with our second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next set. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. First set won by Jairo. Iturbide serves. There's the serve. We begin. What a catch by Jairo, pulling it off the side wall. Backhand by Iturbide to the inside. Jairo's there. Rebote forehand, shot straight back. Jairo, throw to the inside. Scoop by Iturbide. Rebote coming in low. Jairo makes the save. Iturbide takes it on the bounce, winds up. That 2-all will fall short and hit the pad. Yes, the pad is bad. First point of the second set goes to Jairo of the DeHada Devils. He serves.
And Iturbide, a confidence-driven player. You said in that first set, when the 2-alls are working, he throws them about as confidently as anybody out on the court. When they're not, you start to see him like that, kind of short-armed it, kicked down low, and well into the pad. Now, because Jairo has that powerful forehand coming back from the outside, back inside, Iturbide a little more reluctant to throw those 2-alls, and also puts a little more pressure on him. When he does throw it, they have to open up and score.
Here's the catch and the return by Iturbide. Jairo makes the catch at the 9 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote left side. Jairo on the catch. Outside placement is too much. Lands wide. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Iturbide will serve for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers.
Always good for one outside placement coming from Jairo. Usually lands those inside the boundary line. That one getting away from him. Tough angle, that close to the sidewall and about the 8 line. Just pushed it wide.
Here's Jairo, backhand from the 12 line. It passes. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Iturbide. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Jairo. Jairo low and hard to the inside. That ball is tipped. 2 points for Jairo. The DeHada Devils in the red shirt. He serves.
Shows you just how much power is on that throw. That one not even crossing the side wall. Still tough for Iturbide to handle. He's got to keep it away from Jairo's right side if at all possible, but so far he's been doing a great job of...
Yeah, Iturbide hasn't been able to do it.
Pretty much most of these balls coming to Jairo's right side here, and he's just powering them.
Low hard serve by Jairo, returned by Iturbide. Here's Jairo from the 9 line. Backhand. Wall to wall, Robote coming out. Excellent catch by Iturbide. Good catch. Nice return by Jairo. That caught the overhead screen trying to pass. We're all tied up. 2 points apiece. Iturbide serves.
Yeah, that was a tough catch. Venture, I think that Jairo didn't have full control of that ball in the basket on his left side. He doesn't miss many high. That one just getting away from him.
Backhand by Jairo to the inside. Robote. Forehand saved by Iturbide. Nicely played. Here's Jairo. Low and hard to the inside, and
that's perfect.
That will score. 3 points for Jairo. Jairo has the serve.
I mean, he's pretty much hitting that same spot on the forehand. He has all match long.
He's able to scope out. He's able to scope out exactly where Iturbide is standing and just throw it just slightly out of reach.
And the more Iturbide hangs that deep in the backcourt, the more that plays into Jairo's hand. As a front courter, he's doing most of his work up in front of the 8 line, not nearly as comfortable back where he's standing now receiving that serve.
Absolutely right. There's the forehand in the middle of the court. Iturbide, low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Jairo before it passes. Here's the catch. And a return by Iturbide. Robote forehand. Jairo makes the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand sends straight back. Beautiful scoop by Iturbide at the 8 line. Robote forehand by Jairo. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand saved by Iturbide. Here's Jairo. Ball tipped. Jairo has his 4th point for the day. Hada Devils and the serve.
Again, same spot, same throw. Low hard forehand, crossing deep in the backcourt. Opens up a 2-point lead now in this second set.
Excellent catch by Iturbide. There's the backhand. Robote saved by Jairo. Iturbide attacks, winds up the 2-wall stop by Jairo. Jairo on the powerful forehand return that scores. Excellent court positioning by Jairo. He has 5 points and a possible match point.
Yeah, I haven't seen a 2-wall in quite a while, and that's why Jairo's gotten to the last 3, I believe. See here on the inside, maybe would have liked the Philo, giving Jairo a little bit less time to react. He gets out there on the bounce, and then Edge got to take cover with that forehand coming back across the sidewall. Couple to work with here for Jairo to close out this match.
Big right side. Backhand by Iturbide. Jairo's there, backhand from the 8 line to the corner. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Jairo makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. Iturbide is there. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand to pass. Iturbide again. Jairo on the catch. Jairo from the 8 line. Iturbide difficult. Robote save. Here's Jairo from the 4 line, low and hard, and it scores for the win. Point, set, and match for Jairo of the day. Hada Devils taking it in straight set, 6-5, 6-2.
First points of the game day going to the Tejada Devils, to one of the hottest teams in the building now, coming into this one on a 3 game day winning streak, looking to make it 4 in a row. And so far, so good, courtesy of that man right there, number 31, Jairo, delivering for the Devils once again. Take a look at that game day score now, 1 point, reflecting that win by Jairo. Look at the Devils up there in second place.
That's right.
Just 6 points back of the Renegades.
Every one of these match wins counts. I mean, very
absolutely,
much so.
Stu. 1 point per singles win, 1.5 points per doubles win throughout our Battle Court season. We're approaching about the halfway point of our season.
Already?
Already, Stu. Hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, as we about the end of October, we'll be the halfway point. You see the practice going on right now. That's a top-ranked doubles match, which will be coming up next. We're going to hear from Jairo first, improving to 4-1 in singles with that win. Here he is, number 31, Jairo.
All
right, Jairo, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you. Good, happy. Super important to start the day with a win, and yeah, happy.
What was your strategy against
Strategy.
the relay?
I mean, just catch one more than Iturbide. Try to make the game very physical, and that's it. I mean, first set was super hard. So I was okay with that kind of play. So.
All right, thank you so much, Jairo. Let's see what else happens today on the gameplay.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we thank Jairo for that post-match interview. We'll be seeing the winners in all of our games. Up next, too.
Yes.
Look at this top-ranked doubles matchup here. Douglas and Arta taking on Zuleika and Benny of the Chargers. This Douglas and Arta team played 4 matches so far this season, have yet to win. Record of 0-4. Zuleika and Benny, it had been a struggle for them. 0-3 coming into their last match. They did win, so coming in perhaps with a little bit of confidence today might be the difference in this one.
And Douglas and Arta did play very well last week, just weren't able to put that win up on the board. So this, I wouldn't know which way to call this. I really wouldn't know which way to call this. Or even lean.
Yeah, Zuleika and Benny defeating Gosheri and Ubia just this past Tuesday. The Chargers and Renegades went at it. See if they can make it 2 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match, a top-ranked doubles matchup representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Here's the team of Zuleika and Benny. And for the Tejada Devils, here's the team of Douglas and Arta. We begin this match with an ace. The Sesta Douglas, that serve scores. Well thrown. First point to the Devils.
Douglas has been working on this serve in practices. Not someone who typically likes to throw particularly hard serves when he doesn't have to, but he's coming out shooting.
Benny takes that one in on the left side. Backhand lifted to Arta. This one to the inside. Zuleika takes it in. Douglas now at the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Benny going to step up. He's there to scoop it up. Arta now from the 12 line. High and hard. Then he reaches up overhead. Not going to let that one pass. Douglas now cuts off another. Lifts it right back to Benny. Douglas lobs another one up. Puts it on the wall. Benny's there.
It would appear that they're keeping it in the backcourt. They're trying to.
Ball drops between the Chargers. Zuleika lays up the rebote. There's Douglas aggressively to the outside, but that one lands outside the court. Zuleika and Benny get their first point. Tied up, 1-1.
Douglas cocked and shot, just sent it wide.
There's a nice catch by Zuleika. All to wall. Douglas on the rebote, lays it up. Zuleika cuts it off. Inside placement on the Costado. There's
scoop.
Arta, another good scoop. Rebote dropping. Zuleika lays it up. Douglas up in the front court. Whips it inside again. Benny gonna let that one pass. He's got the rebote on the back end. Douglas keeps the pressure on the two-wall. Two score.
That may be the best Costado 2-all I've ever seen Douglas throw. I mean, he threw that. Zuleika was standing there and he threw it. Let's just call it what it is. That takes balls to do that. Your opponent's standing right there and you're still going to throw it, and it's Zuleika. Look at him.
Yeah, this is the inside.
2-all.
Inside
Oh,
placement.
that's the inside
one.
placement. Sorry.
And then nice rebote, and then, wow.
Yeah.
The follow-up was just gorgeous by Douglas. Arta now from the 12 line. Low running backhand. Benny stops it. Benny launches this backhand. Arta steps in. High harder turn. Back to Benny now. From the 12 line. This is on the wall. Douglas looking for the rebote. Lays it up. Benny on the forehand. Pushes this one up the middle. Arta from the 11 line. Returns one high and hard. Drops between the Chargers. Zuleika has her rebote. Ball missed. Off the bounce. Zuleika and Benny get their second point.
Looked like a little miscommunication there between Douglas and Arta. There's both audible communication that goes on and silent communication that goes on. Douglas had his chest out like he was going for it, pulled out to allow the ball to pass to Arta. Don't know if it was a distraction or...
That serve takes him to the outside. That is an ace. It's by Arta. 3-2 lead for Zuleika and Benny.
Arta frustrated Arta believing that it touched the sidewall either first or at the same time, which would be an illegal carom serve, but that wasn't. That was just a really good serve by Zuleika. Same spot.
Serve to the outside. That one missed. It's a 4-2 lead. Another ace for Zuleika. Yeah, these serves coming across the player's body to the forehand, a little bit different spin, and it's tougher to control.
Yeah.
Purposeful throws here for Zuleika.
Oh, very much so.
No doubt.
Definitely changing things up on the serve there.
And also probably tougher for Douglas to cut that off with the sharp of an angle it's cutting off the side wall. Rebote coming out. Zuleika up at the 6 line. Drops it inside. Here's Douglas. Handles it low. Low runner. Here's Benny. Quick release on the backhand. Puts it on the numbers. There's Arta. Another backhand. Benny now up at the 11 line. Hard throw. Low kick off the sidewall. Douglas is there. Zuleika looking to cut it off. Unable to do so. Benny on the bounce. Arta thought about it. Douglas on the back end. Makes the play. Here's Benny. Beautiful control up high on the left side. The backhand. Trying to get it to pass. Arta again. Here's Benny now from the 11 line. Arta, 13. Backed up. Turns it high and hard. Benny, no fear. Pulls it in at the 12.
Arta seems to have gained his composure back after those misses.
Little kick off the sidewall. Douglas has to dig one out. Just does make the save. Zuleika on the forehand at the 5 line. Back inside, low and hard. Arta had it for a moment, but could not control it. It's a 5-2 lead for Zuleika and Benny. They have a possible set point.
Yeah, Zuleika just way too powerful, giving him that ball up there on the forehand. Strongest forehand rebote on the roster, particularly aggressive on the right side. Just sent heat to the backcourt. Arta wasn't able to make the catch.
Outside serve is tipped. Point and set. Another ace there for Zuleika. 6-2 in favor of the Chargers. 2 minutes on the board. We'll play our second set.
Yeah, that last serve was just a little on the awkward side. Douglas was expecting it to come cross to his left. Actually came to his right. Wound up just trying to scoop it just because the ball was right there. Didn't work. So, We have Zuleika and Benny taking the first set. Reminder of scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Here we are in the ESPN3 players cage. In between sets, 2-minute break. Lifestyle Miami Chargers there in purple. See the Tejada Devils in red over to the left. Consulting in between points. Jairo still relaxing after that last singles victory. Arta basically just needs to regroup. Reminder that you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here's Arta questioning whether or not it was a illegal carom serve, but it wasn't. And there's Arta just getting ready to play the next set. Another replay. Nice save here by Benny.
I think this is the 2-all that Douglas just threw
Great
just
concentration
perfectly.
by Douglas. Boom. 2-all. Yeah, I
Look
mean,
at the 8 from the 4 line.
yeah, look at that. That thing was cutting out at the 2.5, 3 line. I mean, yeah, it's.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No, I mean, so Zuleika is able of catching that ball. He just wasn't expecting it to be so far up front. This is the second day that we've seen Zuleika with tightness in that thigh. This was an issue the other day. Spinner, of course, doing double duty as player and team masseuse.
Ready to go with our second set. Douglas and Arta will have the serve. There's a backhand to the inside. Arta pulls it in. Here's Benny from the 11 line. This one passing both players. Douglas on the rebote. Lifts it up. Back to Benny. Douglas, great catch on the numbers. Quick release on the backhand. You like up there. Forehand rebote. Douglas has the 2-ball. Benny charging from the outside. He gets there. Benny's carom return. Scores.
Benny saw it. And he read Douglas's body language, knew that Zuleika was trapped. Arta suggesting, and Douglas I think suggesting, never mind the 2-all, just straight outside with the philo.
Yeah, I mean, it gives your opponent
Look at Ben.
just a little bit of extra time, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, Benny hits you plenty of time.
Benny read it perfect.
And then the carom, you see Douglas trapped on the inside. Perfect return. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Zuleika. Second serve is good. Arta from the outside drops it back in. Zuleika able to cut it off. High hard return. That one passing. Big bouncing rebote. Douglas lays it up. Zuleika's got another one. Backhand just above the pad. Quick reach by Douglas. He's in there. One just does clear the overhead screen. Zuleika back to the inside with it. Arta crouching down. Douglas is there for the rebote. Arta from the 12 line. Big backhand again. This one coming right up the middle. Forehand of Zuleika. On the rebote. Drops it inside there for Arta. Here's Benny now from the 12 line. Higher and harder. Drops it between the Devils. Douglas has that one.
Beautiful catch.
Beautiful catch by Benny. Takes it off the sidewall. Back to Arta. Arta from the 12 line. Low and hard. Zuleika cuts off another. This one opens up to the outside. Arta running under it. Sidearm forehand. Ooh, that opened up. Zuleika trying to get there. He will not. Douglas and Arta tie it up. 1-1.
Little miscommunication there with whose rebote. It was Benny's rebote because it didn't have enough steam to come out to anything playable beyond the 11 line. So that's definitely a backcourt rebote. It was moving to the outside. It's a really tough play. Imagine Douglas is going to come out firing on these serves.
Well, over serve, second serve coming up.
Firing or not, got to land it between the 4 and 7 line.
Second serve is good. Backhand just above the pad. Actually
Ruled
caught
to
the
have touched
top of the pad. Any part of the pad is banned. Second point for Douglas and Arta. And ball ruled to have hit the pad. Is out of play. Backhand by Arta. On the inside, early call from Benny. Would you like it to take it? He does. Rebote. Here's the backhand, right to Benny now. Benny the low runner. Arta at the 12 line. Backorders trading throws here. Benny lifts one back to Arta, steps up, makes a good catch. Hard return, that opens up to the middle of the court. Zulaika on the forehand, higher and harder. Douglas now. Tough rebote, just lays it up. Here's Benny charging on the forehand at the 8 line. Drops it back inside. Tough catch by Arta. Forehand rebote. Arta, a missed ball. That's going to tie it up, 2-2.
Ball was taking a wonky bounce off the side wall.
That serve is an ace.
Yeah, there's a lot involved in that serve right there that probably can't be duplicated at will. So the ball took a wonky bounce off the front wall and then touched the side wall and died. I mean, just absolutely died. That's a good serve. I mean, try to duplicate it. You can't. Got a lot of help from the court on that ball, on that serve.
Yeah, you see the reaction by Arta kind of telling you there's
nothing anybody can do about that.
Maybe just a couple steps up, but if he can find the spot again, I mean, you got to just tip your cap. You see how far that one came out. Big backhand. Zulaika got to get back on the inside. He gets out there, turns it powerfully. Arta makes the catch overhead. Benny, that one on the numbers. Backhand just above the pad. Douglas scoops it up.
Beautiful catch and throw by
Benny
Douglas.
again, tough catch, deep in the corner. Lifts it back to Arta. Just out of reach. Here's Zulaika on the rebote to the outside. Douglas stops it. Douglas, the carom return. Zulaika gets out there. Zulaika's carambola is caught by Douglas. Perfect positioning. He keeps the rally going. What a wonky rebote. Benny stays with it. Douglas on the inside. The splitter caught by Zulaika. The 2-wall scores for Zulaika. What a point.
Tremendous point played.
Chargers open up a 4-2 lead.
Tremendous point played there by all 4 players, especially the front quarters. Benny making a tremendous save.
I thought that 2-wall from Douglas, the splitter, was going to get him, but
he read it perfect, but Zulaika caught it in the air.
What a read. Yeah, I think we're seeing Zulaika and Benny as a team hit their stride.
Splitter caught in the air by Zulaika. Returns 2-wall. Douglas reads it, but can he get there? Not in time.
Outside serve, Arta with the forehand, 3-wall play. Drops it high to the inside, ball missed. That's 5 points for Zulaika and Benny. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
Yes, not the same Arta that we saw last week. Arta had resolved a number of these catching issues, just has not been on today the way he was yesterday. That includes a couple bad breaks that have nothing to do with him. A couple of
off the serve in particular.
Exactly. A couple of bounces that just he had no control over, but the catching's just been off today.
Backhand by Arta opens this one up. Here's Benny on the inside. Low runner, that one dropping. Arta, ball missed. Point, set, and match. Zuleika and Benny of the Chargers take it in straight sets, 6-2, 6-2. A dominant effort right there.
Tremendous.
12 of 16 points going to the Chargers.
Zuleika and Benny's teamwork was absolutely spot on.
And with that, Chargers take the lead on the game day, 1.5 points to just 1 for the Devils. Let's look at that game day score now. Chargers looking to get back into third place. Top 3 finishers in our regular season standings make the playoffs. Second and third place finishers compete on our one playoff day. And then the first place finisher in a regular season gets a bye into the championship. See the practice there for Iriando. He's coming up next in singles. His opponent, Rock, Stu.
Was Rock just passing roses to his wife?
I think I saw that. Did we miss? I don't know if we got it on camera.
Did we miss an anniversary announcement?
Perhaps
or
it
did
was.
he do it just because he's Rock and he does stuff like that? We'll find out.
Not sure, Stu. But what we do know, Zuleika and Benny, here they are.
Zuleika, Benny, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Yeah, I feel really good. It means a lot to get as many points as we can to try and climb our way back up the standings. And we got the first win of the game day for us, so it feels good.
Yeah, feeling good also for getting points for the team. We are in the second half of the season already. Every point counts, and happy because of the win.
So, I have a question for you. You threw a lot of your serves, have been going to the outside this time. Is that something new that you're trying?
Yeah, that's the strategy, to change a little bit, not to serve always the same spot. So keep the opponent in constant doubt, so that way we can get some points.
Well, guys, congratulations again on winning that match. Let's see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
All right, let's introduce our next match. A little bit of singles here, Stu. 5th ranked matchup. This has been a fun group all season long. Iriando against Rock. Rock has been one of the best stories of the Battle Court season. Was a 6th ranked player last year, moved up to a 5. He's been playing singles this year. Not many expectations, but he has shattered just about any of those. 3-1 record through his first 4 matches. Many thought that perhaps he could go winless. What a competitor he is, and he's showing you just about every time he's taken the court. His opponent going to be Iriando today. Just his first season of professional highlight here. One of the most improved on the roster. Surprisingly, 0-4 to begin his singles season. See if Rock can continue on some of the best play we've seen from him throughout his career. Iriando in doubles has been such a weapon for this team. See if he can translate that over into singles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third match, a 5th-ranked singles matchup. Representing the DeHada Devils, we have number 45, Iriando. And representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, here is Rock.
Iriando serves. The match begins. Excellent catch by Rock. Backhand.
Oh, that could land in.
Rebote save, just missed. First point of this match goes to Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers in purple. He serves.
A little extra help there from the side wall. Kicked it to the outside. Iriando did a good job of staying with it. It's just a tough rebote to turn on the move.
There's the backhand by Iriando. Rebote forehand by Rock. Oh, little collision there. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Rock serves. There's serve by Rock. Iriando's there. Backhand. Powerfully
that's
thrown, a
got away
little
from
too
him.
hard. That caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. He serves.
And Iriando, more of a double specialist in his first season here. I mean, we've seen some good stuff in singles, just not as consistent as some of these other competitors who've been playing on this court for a number of years.
Fine serve by Rock. Here's the backhand by Iriando. Rock missed the ball on the left side. Iriando gets a point and the serve. Reminder of scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. The first player to win 2 sets wins the match. There's a backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown. The rebote, that's the rebound off the back wall. At the side wall is saved. However, the return hits the overhead screen. 3 points for Rock in the purple shirt. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers, he served.
It doesn't look like much, but that's just all placement on that backhand. Perfectly done by Rock, puts it on the numbers. The only place for Iriando to throw it is a little bit higher than he wants to, and kicked up into the overhead screen. But if he doesn't put that on the wall, that ball is not thrown out of play. It's well done by Rock.
Backhand by Iriando. Rebote coming low. Rock makes the save. He's out of the way. Iriando from the 9 line. 2 points for Iriando. Today, Hada Devils, he serves.
Yeah, it looked a little bit indecisive right there. Thought that maybe at first that ball was going to come out and potentially be played on the rebote, and then realized that maybe didn't have enough steam to come out, so tried to get in there at the last second and just tipped it.
Here's the backhand by Rock.
Oh,
Too much. That
that's
hits
way
the
up
overhead
there.
screen. 3 points for Iriando. We are tied at 3-3. How does that happen, Andrew?
How does it happen, Stu?
Guy trying to pass his opponent, throws it high to the front wall, not keeping the overhead screen in mind. Kicks off and hits the overhead screen. You know you want to get it over his head. You just got to keep that outer boundary, that overhead screen in mind. Ball tipped, and Iriando will advance. He has 4 points. Rock has 3. Iriando serves. First to 6, wins the set.
And not the typical serve we're used to seeing get by Rock here in the backcourt. Has been solid receiving the serve in the singles and doubles. Not a particularly fast serve, not crossing too deep, just probably one that he'd like to have back.
Ball over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Now, unlike that serve, a couple inches away from just perfection right there. Kicking way up, crossing deep in the backcourt. Out of reach of Tennessee. Of course, got to land it in, though.
There's the backhand by Iriando. Rebote. Forehand by Rock. Big right side. Scoop by
What a
Rock. Light touch. Cortada will score. 4-4 is the score. Rock serves.
Yeah, Rock's been going to that longer Cortada in singles.
With a light touch.
Yes, that's the key.
That's the whole key.
Yeah.
Cortadas can be thrown hard, but not necessarily. They just go right above the pad and cut into that side wall.
And tough to control them when they're coming in that low. At it for a moment. Just missed it there.
Backhand by Iriando. Here's the catch by Rock. Rock from the forehand. Iriando looks for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Rebote forehand. Iriando's there. Backhand from the 7 line. Iriando on the catch. Scoop attempt is tipped. 5 points for Iriando and a possible set point.
Hey, Iriando doing a nice job of putting the ball at Rock's feet. That's where you're going to see a couple more misses. And sometimes at this 5th ranked level, a little bit more difficult for these guys to put the ball exactly where they want it. Iriando doing a nice job right there to take this 5-4 lead.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Rock, backhand from the 10 line. Iriando's there, backhand. Rotate forehand, Karam does not open. Iriando has it. Iriando throws it hard. Rock with a great catch at the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Iriando's there. Rotate left side to the outside. Iriando makes the catch. Powerful forehand, Robote. The Robote is missed. Point and set for Iriando of the day. Hada Devils in red. 2 minutes go up on the board. We will come back out and play our second set.
Iriando, 6-4 in the opening set. Rock got off to a pretty good start. And you see the Devils really looking for Iriando to turn it around in singles play. Started off the spring 23 season pretty slow in this department as well, but was plus 500 in the second half of the season. Looking to do the same here again.
Some replays from that first set. Iriando powerfully from the forehand. Look at this scoop by Rock. Inside with a light touch, just light enough to score. That scoop not working for Rock.
You see the Chargers here on camera.
They're in the ESPN 3 players cage. Spinner giving feedback to Rock. Zulaika sitting next to him in the background. See Iriando getting some feedback from Jairo Douglas on the right-hand side. Team captain CRB there as well.
Coming up next, we will have a 4th-ranked singles match, Arta against Spinner, followed by Douglas and Iriando against Zulaika and Rock. That's a 3rd-ranked doubles. We'll close it out, 2nd-ranked doubles with Jairo and Urbieta against Iturbide and Spinner. Ready to go with our second set here, Rock and Iriando. And Rock will have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Rock will serve for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. There's the backhand by Iriando. What a catch by Rock. Backhand from the 9 line. Iriando's there. Backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming low. And scoring. First point goes to Iriando of the day. Hada Devils. In red, he serves.
That ball kind of died in the corner, not coming out nearly as far as Rock was positioned up there at the 8 line. Good start here for Iriando. He big to close this one out in straight sets. Seen Rock have great success when he's brought matches to the 3rd set.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Rock on the backhand. He goes wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, low and hard. Will score. 2 points for Iriando of the day. Hada Devils, he serves.
On the Robote to turn it low and hard. That's picture perfect. Exactly the way that Iriando wanted to throw that one.
Backhand by Rock to the inside. Tricky rebote coming low. Iriando makes the save, showing good control. Here's a catch by Rock. Rock to the inside. Iriando's there. Backhand. Backhand by Rock. Rebote left side by Iriando. Nice save. Here's Rock. He winds up from midcourt. 2-all into the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Iriando. He serves.
And it has worked for Rock this season, but
it's been working consistently. He's having an off night.
Yeah.
Absolutely having an off night. Catching hasn't been there. Court positioning hasn't been there, and that 2-all was definitely not there.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Serve must land between the forehand and 7 line. There's the backhand by Rock. There's the backhand by Iriando. Powerfully thrown. This ball missed on the hop. That's a point for Rock. There'll be no shutout. Rock has the serve for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers in purple.
And a pretty timely miss for Rock as well. I mean, you're looking at Iriando opening up a 4-0 lead if he catches that on the forehand instead. Just a 2-point deficit now. This is manageable.
Some players better than others coming back from that type of deficit. Rock's not one of them. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line.
What a serve
that
right
serve
there.
Will score for Rock. Well played on into the corner. That's 2 points for Rock. He serves.
And getting him with kind of the big bounce floater there right on the side wall. You see guys get tripped up on those ones a lot more than the faster serves. Just like that, 1-point deficit.
There's the backhand by Iriando to the inside. Rebote forehand by Rock. Iriando takes it on the bounce at the 9 line. Low and hard. Scooped up beautifully by Rock at the 9 line. He goes deep. Rebote, left side by Iriando. Rock's there. Backhand from the 8. Rebote clips the sidewall. Rock has it on the forehand. Powerful right side. Caught in the air by Iriando. Iriando low and hard to the inside. Rock not going to have a play on that ball. 4 points for Iriando. The Tejada Devils in red, he serves.
Actually, a really good throw there by Iriando, and the key
Very
didn't
much so.
overthrow it.
Nope.
I mean, that ball dying right off the back wall didn't give Rock any play on the rebote, because if you do, you know he's going to lay his body on the line and try to make a play. You see here, and just not enough space back in that corner.
There's the backhand by Rock. Rock on the forehand from the 8 line. Hard throw. Iriando's there. Low and hard to the inside.
What a catch.
Backhand by Rock. Rebote, left side, just above the pad. Rock advances, makes the catch at the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside, where it scores. Rock gets a 3rd point and the serve. Low and hard to the inside often works. It did there. That ball is
Perfect
tipped
serve.
as it crosses the side wall.
And like that, 4-4 is the score. Rock serves.
Tie ball game now in this second set. I didn't think that Rock would be getting many points off the serve, but he's been placing it so well today, gotten a couple. That was the start of this run.
Another fine serve by Rock. Good catch and return by Iriondo. Backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown. Rebote comes out to the 6 line. Thrown low and hard by Iriondo. Rock on the pickup. Big backhand. That cleared the overhead screen.
Oh, and
Ball missed. That is a 5th point for Iriondo. Possible match point for Iriondo of the Tejada Devils. He serves.
Yeah, if Rock would have stopped and he didn't go for the ball in any way, and requested interference probably would have been granted, but once you go for the ball and make the effort, you lose that right. Point going to go to Iriondo there in that missed catch, and now he's got a chance to close out the match in straight sets.
What a serve and what a catch.
Oh, the backhand.
That backhand, though, will
Yeah,
hit the
that'll
overhead
do it.
screen. Point set and a hard-fought match for Iriondo of the Tejada Devils, winning in straight sets 6-4, 6-4.
Two wins on this game day for the Devils. Both singles wins. They have 2 points on the day. The Chargers just 1.5. Up next, another singles match. Spinner and Arta. Let's take a look at that score now. You see there's 2 points for the Devils, 1.5 for the Chargers. And we are ready in a couple seconds to hear from our winner, Iriondo. His first singles win of the season. Take a couple extra seconds. We will hear from Iriondo right about now.
All right, Iriondo, congratulations on winning the match. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you, thank you. I feel tired and happy at the same time.
What was your strategy playing against Rock?
It was just pass rock, throw to the rebote balls, and then cross with the right side.
Well, Iriondo, congratulations on winning your match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.
And we thank Iriondo. Let's introduce our next match. 4th ranked singles, Arta and Spinner. About to go at it, Stu. Arta, 3 matches this season, a record of 1-2 through the first 3. Spinner, his opponent, has been one of the better players in this 4th ranked singles group. 2 wins and 1 loss. Chance here for the Devils to make it a clean sweep in singles. This is a day with 7.5 points up for grabs, so there will not be a tie on the game day. One of these two teams going to have to win it. Devils could jump out a pretty significant lead here in hopes of claiming their 4th game day in a row. We do have some charities to introduce here before this 4th match. We're going to do that here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to support local charitable causes in our community. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers are playing on behalf of the Chapman Partnership. The Chapman Partnership operates 2 homeless assistance centers with 800 beds in Miami and Homestead. At the Chapman Partnership, homeless men, women, and children are empowered to build a positive future by providing the resources and assistance critical to independence and growth. Forehand Rebote. Here's Spinner on the left side. The 2-wall stopped by Arta. Arta's forehand got away from him. That ball's in the overhead screen and out of play. Spinner gets the first point of our fourth match. Big backhand into the corner. Arta out to the rebote. Just keeps it to the inside. Spinner coming back for it. He's not going to get there. Arta ties it up 1-1.
So Spinner has the advantage as far as court experience, a full year or two, if I'm not mistaken. Additional experience beyond Arta.
Full over serve. Second serve coming up for Arta. Backhand 2-wall to the outside. That ball going to land in and score. Spinner takes a 2-1 lead.
The dreaded backhand 2-wall. Often affected. Make that effective. In that case, it was.
Arta takes it in on the left side. There's a backhand right to the corner. Spinner comes back for another one. There's a diving save. Arta trying to keep it on the left side. That ball missed. Spinner opens up a 3-1 lead.
Very little doubt I am not in Arta's head, but very little doubt that he had a 2-wall planned or an inside placement plan, but whatever it was, he had a plan before he made that catch. Arta will make that catch. He's had some catching difficulties in the doubles match earlier today, but he'll make that catch up there day and night. In this case, then throw a shot and just screwed up.
Here's Arta on the left side. Backhand right into the corner. Spinner on the rebote. Arta runs under it. There's a 2-wall that opens up and kicks off the court. 4-1 lead for Spinner.
I would actually like to see Arta just reel it in a bit, focus on his catching, and just keep the ball in play. Not worry about the shots right now. Just get back to the basics in highlight. Make the catch, low and hard to the inside.
Arta on the left side, low runner. Good catch by Spinner. Here's Arta up at the 9-line, backhand. That ball gonna open up a little bit. Spinner diving save back to the inside. Arta lifts the backhand. Here's Spinner on the inside again at the 10-line. High hard throw. Dropping into the chick-chack.
Check.
There it
You can do about
scores.
that. That's 100% nothing that Arta can do about that. That ball drops in and dies.
5 points for Spinner. He's got a possible set point. Arta opens up with the backhand. Spinner
Yes.
with one-handed catch, just missed. Keeps the set going. Arta with a second point.
Yeah, Spinner had an eye on the ball, very much so. Got assessed up and just tipped it away.
Oh, over serve, second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Arta, good catch overhead. There's a backhand. Spinner at the 11 line. Higher and harder. That just does clear. Perfectly thrown. The 2 wall is too low. Point and set. Spinner wins it 6-2. 2 minutes up on the board. We will play our second set.
Yeah, just call it what it is. That was not Arta's best performance. Catching's been off all evening long,
Yeah, I mean, just looked like
and the shots were just not working for him.
yeah, it looked like he's trying to force it just a little bit offensively. The shots are just, I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much all of them not really close either to scoring.
Really, if he can, just basically needs to clear his mind here
Yeah.
as best he can. And if I'm not mistaken, Jairo's probably telling him here in the ESPN 3 players cage just to look, forget about that first set, clear your mind, come back, and play this next set.
He doesn't have to throw those 2 walls all too perfectly. He doesn't have to, put it just inside the boundary line. Both of these players, probably the weakness in their game is their mobility, particularly covering the court side to side. So force Spinner to move around, force him to at least have to make a catch. Pretty much all those throws, though, off the court and a point over. It seems you like sitting with Spinner right there, and a different conversation happening on the Chargers side. Probably more of the same. I mean, Spinner didn't have to do anything all too crazy right there. Kept the ball to the inside, played his game. Deeper in the backcourt along the inside, and then played right into his hand. And you see Iturbide coming over to Spinner as well. Doubles partner. They'll be seen in our final match of the day. Iturbide and Spinner take on Jairo and Urbieta. Game day might come down to that final match. We will see. Pretty close day thus far. We're in our 4th match. After this, 2 doubles matches. We are ready to begin our second set. Arta serves to Spinner. Backhand opens up to the outside. Here's Spinner looking for the rebote. He drops it inside for Arta. Backhand just above the pad, scooped up by Spinner, one-handed catch. Arta on the left side, there's the 2 wall.
Well done.
Spinner looking to get out there, almost had it. That's going to score for Arta.
That's a case where Arta seems to have gotten his focus back and threw an actual pretty good shot.
Arta has it at the 9 line. There's a backhand lifted into the corner. Forehand to Bote. Spinner lays it up. Backhand by Arta. Low and hard. Comes shooting out. Spinner, another tough save. Arta on the bounce. Has it up at the 4 line. Lifts it inside again. Spinner goes for the 2-wall. The high 2-wall, which is just out of reach and scoring. That's well done by Spinner. Ties it up. 1-1. Beautiful 2-wall there. Just out of the reach of Arta. There's a 2-wall by Spinner. Stopped on the bounce. Arta, low runner, back to the inside. Arta trying to run around it to take it on the forehand. That ball missed.
Yeah,
Spinner takes a 2-1 lead.
that ball was on his left side. Felt that he would have the advantage with it on his right side, but his left side is just the way to go. Here's the replay. See that Rebote clips the side wall, is thrown by Spinner. Arta has it handily. Nice backhand to the inside. There's the Rebote.
And maybe a little more that Arta can do with it if he gets it on the forehand.
Yeah, overran it. Overran it.
More of a stab. That's just a really tough catch to make, especially off balance. Backhand to the inside. Rebote coming out. Spinner lays it up high off the front wall. Arta, there's a backhand to the inside. Not a lot on it. Little contact with the sidewall.
Screen.
Spinner sent it up into the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2-2. Arta serves. And judge just making sure the court is sufficiently dried. No towel necessary. These guys are working hard out there, Stu, so they fall down on these rebotes. Sometimes necessary to wipe it up. Deemed that it was good. 2-2. Spinner opens up with the forehand high and hard. A little too high, though. That kicked up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. And Arta leads 3-2.
Let's see if Arts is able to build on this lead for the first time this evening.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Arta. There's a backhand just out of reach. Into the corner. Arta digs it out. Big bounce. Spinner stops it up at the 6 line. Goes for the high 3-wall play, which will score. We're tied up.
And it appears as though the ball took a shot coming off the side wall. Occasionally the ball will get, you see it comes here. So you can't see it, but it catches one of those seams there in the side wall. And that will cut right into the tape of the ball. So the ball is basically the consistency of a hockey puck, about the same weight as well. Just round. Covered by 2 layers of electrical tape, which gives it a more predictable bounce. Every now and then that electrical tape gets cut, ball comes out, gets a quick repair job. and goes back in. Obviously, we have a number of balls that we could use back here.
Yeah, take a look. Good view of the repair going on.
There you go. I have a number of balls back here that we could use, but if you put a cold ball out there, the whole...
It messes up the rhythm of the match.
Absolutely. You will definitely change the rhythm of the match.
I mean, with each throw, the ball kind of heats up, and as the match goes on, travels further and further. At this point in the match in particular, you bring out a fresh ball that's slow, changes the entire pace.
Absolutely.
We'll continue on here in our second set. Spinner and Arta tied 3-3. Spinner serve. Arta from the 12 line, backhand inside. Spinner stops it in the air. A running return. Arta thought about it, elects to play the rebote on the back end. Spinner added on the forehand. That's a rare miss. Point goes to Arta. Leads 4-3.
Don't know if Spinner was thinking about the throw before he made the catch, or the ball just came up on him too fast. One or the other. Effect's the same. Drop the ball.
Spinner over the top to the outside. Arta picks it up. Arta, high hard return, back into the corner. 3-wall play. Spinner lines it up. Beautiful rebote. Arta faked the 2-wall. Inside placement. Spinner read it. Spinner's inside placement
Beautiful
is scooped by Arta. Backhand at the 9 line. That one just launched. Arta staying up there. Turns it. Back inside. One-handed catch is missed. Arta opens up a 5-3 lead. Is a possible set point.
Andrew, have no problem admitting I'm a little surprised to see Arta here with possible set point. Be curious to see if he can pull it off and force a third set.
Backhand right up the middle. Rebote left side. 2-wall attempt is missed. Spinner. It's a 4th point. Set still going here. Spinner serves.
Again, looks like Arta was going for a 2-all
yeah,
there.
It did.
And just whiffed.
Yeah, the 2-wall just hasn't been working for him throughout the day, trying to complicate it off the rebote, and the timing just not right. And Spinner looking to avoid this third set. Again, 5-3 is, we say, probably the most dangerous lead in all Battle Court. That's where Spinner found himself. He got that next point. Now he has the serve. Backhand inside. Spinner makes the catch on the forehand. Sidearm play. Rebote. That kicked up. That's in the overhead screen. We are at 5-5. It's a possible match point for Spinner. Possible set point here for Arta, looking to extend the match. Spinner serves. Low hard serve. Here's Arta. Backhand, open it up. Spinner backs up, takes it at the 11 line. High hard return. That's right up the middle. Spinner out of the way. Arta missed the rebote. Point, set, and match. Spinner gets it done in straight sets. Winning 6-2, 6-5. Wow, the streak of 2-set matches continues. That's 4 in a row. A win there by Spinner. Chargers, the first singles win of the day. Look at Spinner coming out of the cage right now. 2.5 points for the Chargers, 2 for the Devils. Chargers, 4.5 points outside of that final playoff spot. Also important to keep in mind the game days played so far. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Cyclones, yeah, they are. They came into the day one game day ahead of these Chargers. So after today, looks like the Renegades, Devils, Cyclones, and Chargers will all be even on game days played, and the Warriors will be 2 behind everybody else. So get a pretty good look at the top 4 teams and where they stack up. Again, all even on game days after today. We are ready to hear from Spinner. Just one loss this season in singles, the clash of this 4th-ranked singles group. Another year, here he is.
All right, Spinner, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling really good. Been having a rough patch in singles, so it feels good to get back on the right track.
What was your strategy playing against Arda today?
Just trying to pass, and when I have the opportunity to kill the point, and just try to be as productive and smart as possible.
Well, Spinner, congratulations on winning your match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
Absolutely. Go Chargers. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Eduardo. And thank you, Brianna, for coming out today. Love you guys.
And our thanks to Spinner for covering. They're in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Up next, ladies and gentlemen.
3rd-ranked doubles, Stu. Douglas and Iriondo against Zuleika and Rock. The Zuleika and Rock team 1-3. Only one win, surprisingly, to begin this season. Douglas and Iriondo, also a bit of a slow start for them. A record of just 2-2, but coming off of a big win over Goshiri and Ben. It's probably the toughest team in that 3rd-ranked doubles group. Should give them a lot of confidence heading into this one. Dead even in terms of the rankings here in front and back quarters. Number 1 ranked players up in the front on both of these teams, with 5th-ranked back quarters behind them. Zuleika getting the better of Douglas in that opening match in doubles. Some different backcourters this time. See if Douglas could avenge that earlier loss. And we've seen him a little bit more aggressive in this 3rd-ranked group, give him more opportunity to throw some shots. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to support local charitable causes in our community. The Lifestyle Miami Chargers are playing on behalf of the Chapman Partnership. At the Chapman Partnership, homeless men, women, and children are empowered to build a positive future by providing the resources and assistance critical to growth and independence. The Tejada Devils are playing on behalf of the Barracks Legend Foundation, which works to prevent veteran suicide. By organizing a wide range of events from concerts to comedy shows, the foundation draws veterans out of isolation and into a supportive community that understands and loves them. Let's make some noise for these 2 local organizations that are with us tonight as we support their missions and heat up the court. Representing the Lifestyle Miami Chargers and the Chapman Partnership, here's the team of Zuleika and Rock. And representing the Barracks Legend Foundation and the Tejada Devils, here's the team of Douglas and Iriondo.
Douglas serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Taken in the air by Douglas. Douglas goes wall-to-wall from the left side. Rabote coming out. Rabote powerfully thrown to the inside. Iriondo's there. Here's Rock on the forehand from the 11 line. High and hard to the front wall. Douglas midcourt. Backhand to the inside. 2-all by Zuleika. Stopped by Douglas. Douglas powerfully from the forehand. And scoring. That's a beautiful return by Douglas. Douglas and Iriondo of the Tejada Devils are first up on the board in this match.
Yeah, Douglas has been playing so well these last couple of weeks. I mean, more aggressive up in the front court. We saw it against Goshiri, who's about as tough as it comes up there in the front to compete against, and Douglas got the better of him last time out. See if he can translate that over to this match here against Zuleika. No easy task.
Fine catch and return by Rock. Here's Iriondo from the 10 line. Big backhand, a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. We're all tied up, a 1 point apiece. Reminder that in battle court, ladies and gentlemen, the first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Beautiful forehand by Iriondo, passes. Robote left side. Caught in the air by Douglas. Douglas quick to the inside. Rock, beautiful catch at the 11 line. Here's Iriondo from the 10. Forehand, looking to pass. Zulaika takes it in the air. Powerful forehand by Zulaika. Robote left side by Douglas. Caught by Zulaika. Zulaika's Costado is out. 2 points for Douglas and Iriondo. Douglas serves.
Douglas's defense has also picked up a couple levels the last couple weeks too. I mean, he was moving to the outside, forced Zulaika to throw that one a little bit more perfectly. Pushed it wide of the court. Just about as athletic and as fast as they come up there in the front. So if you can get a 2-ball by Douglas, it's very well thrown.
Powerful serve by Douglas. Rock on the catch, backhand to the inside. Here's Iriondo. Fine catch, nice return. Rock on the backhand from the 11 line. Here's Iriondo. He goes deep, high and hard to the backcourt, and Rock is there. Robote left side by Douglas. Taken on the bounce in the front court by Zulaika. Catch by Douglas. To the corner it goes. Rock makes a clutch catch in the corner. Iriondo's on the catch. Hard throw. Caught by Rock. Iriondo now from the backhand at the 9 line. Douglas. Costado to the inside. Rock, beautiful catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Iriondo, what a catch at the 13 line. Here's Zulaika. Robote forehand to pass. Catch by Rock. Backhand to the inside. Iriondo's there. Iriondo powerfully from the left side. Robote comes straight up the middle. Forehand Robote rifled by Zulaika. Robote saved by Douglas. Zulaika takes it on the bounce. Robote by Douglas. Hard throw to the inside. Rock alone as a tip ball. 3 points for Douglas and Iriondo of the Dejada Devils. Douglas serves.
And Zulaika wanted that 3-wall to open up a little bit more to the outside and probably not even have Douglas have a chance to throw that ball. If he does, he leaves Rock on an island. That's exactly what happened. Put it right at his feet. Ball kicked up. It was just tipped deep in the backcourt.
Beautiful catch by Rock in the backcourt. Off an excellent serve by Douglas. Here's the backhand by Iriondo. Zulaika, backhand from the 9 line. Iriondo's there. Backhand from the 10. Robote coming out. Robote forehand rifled wall to wall by Zulaika. Robote forehand to the backcourt. Ball missed. 4 points for Douglas and Iriondo. Douglas serves.
That is just such a tough catch for Rock. I mean, from the forehand Robote to put it on the numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe would have let that one come out next time and gives you like a play, but he's been improving in the backcourt and catch it. We've seen him make this season, no doubt.
There's the backhand by Rock to the inside. Iriondo, beautiful catch at the 11 line. Big backhand. Rock with a tip ball. 5 points for Douglas and Iriondo. This is possible set point.
Iriondo threw that one pretty hard. There was a lot of movement on that ball as it came to the left side of Rock, and he just tipped it.
Hard serve by Douglas, and it scores point and set to Douglas and Iriondo of the Dejada Devils, winning the first set 6-1. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. Wow.
Dominant Douglas and Iriondo team, and you figure that maybe they hit their stride taking out Gosherian Ben the last time they played on this court. And, I mean, 6-2, 6-4 over that third-ranked team of the Renegades, who came into that one undefeated. And in the 2 losses this season, Stu, for Douglas and Iriondo, they lost both matches in straight sets, but 3 of those 4 sets were 6-5. So just a point away from really one set loss.
Talk about a locked-in Douglas, man.
Yeah, man.
Spot on communication was great. And Iriondo coming off of a little ding to his knee this week we were concerned about. Doesn't seem to be affecting him. His catching has been spot on. Here we have some replays from that first match to see.
Ball cut back inside.
These are balls that a week and two ago that Rock was catching without any difficulty, just off tonight. Seems to be on both sides of the matchups tonight. Arts has had a difficult time, and Rock's had a difficult time tonight.
Flip over to the Chargers here. Zuleika and Rock haven't quite figured out that chemistry this season. See here, first match they lost in straight sets. Second match, 3-set loser. Another one in 3 sets as well. Yeah, 3 of the 4 matches of 3 sets. So it's a team that's used to playing some lengthier matches in this third-ranked group. See if they can push it to a 3rd set once again. Had to see some improved play by number 37 Rock during the backcourt. We've seen it all season long. No doubt that he's capable of putting on a solid performance or solid showing in the backcourt. Just a little bit off today. Playing a little bit tighter, a little bit tense. Not sure what it is, but hope they can turn it around right here as we're ready to go with set number 2.
We're ready to begin our next set. Zuleika serves. Outside serve is an over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Yeah, maybe a sign of things to come. Look for these serves to come back to Iriondo's forehand. He's been solid catching them on his left side. Comes undone a little bit. They come out to his forehand.
Here's a catch by Iriondo. Iriondo looking to pass. He does. Robote coming out. Zuleika on the Robote. Iriondo from the 9 line. Powerful forehand. Zuleika's there. Backhand. Douglas calls for the Robote. Forehand Robote does not pass Zuleika. He has it at the 9 line. Difficult Robote save by Douglas. Does pass. Clutch catch in the backcourt by Rock. Here's Iriondo, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rock, beautiful catch. Nice backhand to the inside, and Iriondo's there. Robote, forehand by Douglas, caught by Rock. Douglas back at the 9 line. There's the backhand, coming up the middle. Robote saved by Zuleika. Big bounce brought down in the backcourt by Iriondo. Zuleika's there, winding up, back to the inside. What a beautiful catch by Iriondo. 2-all, read by Douglas, stopped by Douglas. Carambola by Douglas will score. Douglas and Iriondo first up on the board in our second set. Douglas serves.
Douglas has just taken his game to a new level these past couple weeks. I mean, it's the defense paired with the offense. Not only is he stopping more balls, but he's killing more points. I'd say that's a pretty good recipe for success, too, especially as a front quarter. Not a bad 2-ball thrown there by Zuleika either. It opened way up, but Douglas handled it, no problem.
Another fine serve by Douglas. Here's Iriondo, backhand from the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside, backhand by Zuleika. Douglas gets in there, backhand from the 9 line. Douglas will make the save. Zuleika midcourt. Beautiful catch by Iriondo off a bullet fired from the forehand of Zuleika. Zuleika on the Robote. That ball's dropping. Good effort by Iriondo. We're all tied up. 1 point apiece. Zuleika serves. Excellent catch by Iriondo. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Douglas, forehand Robote, 2-pass. Zulaika Robote from the forehand. Iriondo, Robote to the forehand of Zulaika. Zulaika low and hard, and Iriondo gets in there and makes a great catch at the 13 line. Backhand by Iriondo. Rock from the forehand. Douglas will take it on the bounce at the 9 line. To the inside it goes. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Zulaika. What a catch by Douglas. Does not overthrow the backhand. Here's the backhand by Rock. Iriondo's there. Iriondo, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Backhand by Rock. Iriondo from the right side. Zulaika back at the 10 line to make the grab on the backhand. Backhand now by Iriondo. Robote coming in low. Zulaika makes a save. What a scoop by Douglas, and he scores on the costado to the inside. That is really well thrown. Douglas and Iriondo with 2 points. Zulaika and Rock with 1.
Douglas has been pressuring Rock on the inside to make a couple of these catches. I'd like to see Rock run around one of these and play the Robote. He hasn't had pretty high catching percentage. If he runs around it, I mean, he's got plenty of time. You see him standing there trying to line it up, either take a step forward or get out to the 8 line, play that Robote, where he can have a little more success in keeping the rally going.
There's the backhand by Rock, keeping the point alive. Iriondo from the backcourt to the inside. Douglas reaching overhead. Backhand powerfully thrown from the 8 line like a bullet. Here's the backhand now by Rock. Iriondo's there. Backhand to the inside. Rock to the inside. Douglas is there. Powerful backhand. Rock, beautiful catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Backhand by Iriondo. Robote, a rebound off the back wall, played by Zulaika. Here's Douglas, backhand. Douglas going for the save. That ball fell just short. We're all tied up 2 points apiece. Zulaika serves.
Iriondo heard the call off from his front quarter. Douglas there let that ball go and kind of found the chick-chack dying, and
yeah, just let Iriondo's proven his ability to. Iriondo can do at least as much damage with just making the catch and returning it as Douglas can off of a fall down Robote. So
no, that's a good point as well, Stu.
Forehand by Iriondo, powerfully thrown. Robote, left side by Zulaika. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 3 points for Zulaika and Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Zulaika serves.
And on that one, Iriondo just looked a bit tentative as he's trying to make that catch. So hope that he can just stay locked in and not let that one miss really unsettle this team. For Zulaika on these serves also, if he's going to try to get the ball to Iriondo's forehand, he's better off getting that kick off the sidewall instead of that serve straight to the outside. With every surface the ball touches, it gets a little more spin, and not going to be spinning as much coming right there, and he makes that catch again.
Douglas comes out to make the Robote. Hard to the inside. Zulaika cuts it off. Split placement. Will score. 4 points for Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
Wasting no time, a little bit more aggressive on the shots. Split placement right there. Close to the line. Douglas thought that maybe that was going to hit, but threw it right at him. See here, it's more of a split placement coming out to the left side of Douglas, and yeah, that ball way in.
Here's a catch by Zulaika midcourt. Low and hard on the return. Robote saved by Iriondo. Caught by Zulaika. Zulaika blasted to the outside. Douglas eyes on it.
Either
Point
way.
four,
Yeah, that's-
Zulaika and Rock. They have possible set point.
They actually ruled, either way, ruled to have the ball made contact with the net before Douglas tried to play the rebote, but either way, his two-wall return kicked out of play. Smart throw there by Zulaika, good adjustment. The last time he threw it, he didn't get that extra cut to the outside. This time, it's not returnable for Douglas up there. That's exactly what you want.
Nice forehand throw by Iriondo. Douglas calls for the rebote, puts it inside. What a catch
Tough
by
catch.
Rock. Backhand, well thrown. Iriondo, backhand from the 12 line. Catch by Zulaika.
Ooh,
Split placement
that's
will
trouble.
land and score perfectly. So we have a split sets. Douglas and Iriondo winning the first one 6-1. Zulaika Rock winning the second one 6-2. We'll move on to a third and final set in just 2 minutes.
Yeah, we've seen that from Zulaika and Rock. They play one set one particular way, and then they come out looking like a different team in the next. Particularly, we've seen in set number one some slower starts, and then Zulaika backs up a little more involved, and the results follow. 6-2 in that second set. And Zulaika and Rock, you see, won the second set and just about half of their matches so far this season, and gone to a third set in 3 of the 4, so figure this might happen here. Beautiful throw deep into the corner, had Iriondo backpedaling, and that ball kicked up, just tipped. Here's Zulaika on the costado. Yeah, doesn't go for the 2-wall to beat Douglas net side. He goes for the splitter. That's the right choice. Splits him up right there. And then throwing it high to the corner. Tough to react one way or another. Douglas going to the outside, thinking it's a 2-wall, and stays a little more to the inside than he thought. So the 2 wins so far for the Devils, both singles wins, they have 2 points. 1 singles and 1 doubles win for the Chargers, they have 2.5. So, Stu, if the Chargers can win this set, take the match, the game day will be decided. If the Devils win it, everything will come down to that final match. We'll see right here.
We're about to find out.
Third and decisive set, ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin the third and final set of this match. Douglas will serve for the Tejada Devils. Douglas serves. The third set begins. There's a backhand by Rock to the inside. Douglas is there.
Tough catch.
Excellent catch by Rock. Iriondo, backhand to the inside.
Into the Chua.
No play on that rebote. First point goes to Douglas and Iriondo. Douglas serves.
Again, Rock just pulling the cest away at the last second. He's capable of making that catch, just can't let it die in the corner.
Another fine serve by Douglas. Good catch and return by Rock. Here's Iriondo deep in the backcourt. Powerful throw. There's a backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out. Rotate forehand by Zulaika. Douglas calls for it. That's a low, hard ball. Here's a forehand by Douglas. Picked up on the bounce by Zulaika. Zulaika kicks it to the inside. Here's Iriondo. Fine catch and a nice forehand played to pass. Rotate forehand, low and hard. Nice catch by Iriondo again. Iriondo to the inside. Robote 2-all. Read by Douglas. It scores.
Just beat him to the net.
1-1. Zulaika serves. A reminder, we're in the third and final set. First player to reach 6 points will win the match.
Quick turn, just snap that 2-all, open up nicely. You also see Zulaika, I mean, he's playing pretty far to the inside. You know that you don't want Iriondo to shoot an outside placement from deep in the backcourt and risk throwing it out, but there's a lot of space on the outside of the court. See if either Iriondo or maybe Douglas up in the front court recognizes that. Douglas may be on the Robote, just keep one to the outside, and I think it's going to beat the Chargers here. Just got to get the right opportunity to throw it, though.
Another fine catch off a good serve. Here's Zulaika midcourt. Hard throw by Zulaika. Robote coming out. Douglas on the Robote to the inside. Zulaika cuts it off. Backhand. Wall to wall. Robote for Douglas. On the forehand to the outside. Zulaika. Robote to the inside.
Oh, that's trouble.
Landing in actually off playing off the side wall to score. That's 2 points for Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
Maybe not the intended throw, but effective nonetheless. Look at that, a little kick off the side wall, off the Robote. Threw it a little higher, which got it over Douglas's head in the air, and then that ball bounces in. It's either Iriondo's ball or the point's over. Not the way of the Chargers right there. They open up that 2-1 lead.
Iriondo, good catch on the forehand, on the backhand rather. Here's Rock, backhand from the 12 line. Iriondo's there, backhand thrown powerfully to the inside. Good catch, nice return by Rock. Douglas on the forehand, midcourt. Low and hard to the inside, here is Rock. Douglas on the catch, backhand. Rock's there, backhand from the 12 line. Robote forehand. Douglas cuts it off at the 9 line. Backhand to pass. Caught by the backcourter. Iriondo on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Low and hard.
That's a good one. Low runner.
Robote left side to the inside. What a catch by Iriondo. Zulaika calls for the Robote. Douglas has it on the left side. Powerful costado to the inside. Caught beautifully by Rock. Big backhand coming out. Robote forehand, played to pass. Zulaika calls for it. Excellent catch by Iriondo. Negotiates the back wall real well. There's the backhand, low and hard. And Iriondo's there for another great catch. Rock down low, beautiful play. Here's Iriondo. Rotate forehand by Zulaika. Right side by Rock. Catch by Douglas. Catch by Zulaika. Zulaika back to the inside, and Iriondo's there. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Rock comes up with it on the right side.
To right. Man, what a catch.
Beautiful catch by Douglas. Backhand to the inside, right along the wall. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Caught almost in the backcourt. What a well-played point. 3 points for Zulaika and Rock. Zulaika serves.
How about Rock on that point, Stu? Made up for maybe all those mistakes in set number 1. Catch after catch, down on a knee. Whatever he had to do, he did it for his team.
Definitely
right
hanging
there.
in there very well.
big match here for the Chargers. I mean, they could end the mystery on the game day with a win right here. 3-1 lead for them.
There's the backhand by Iriondo. Iriondo fine catch in the backcourt. Big right side. Zulaika makes the catch. Carom by Zulaika. That is just beautifully executed. And scoring 4 points for Zulaika. He serves.
Yeah, Douglas's first step was back to the inside. He hasn't thrown one Carom today, and what a time.
He snapped that at just the right time. That was just beautifully executed.
It looked like a normal forehand to the inside, and then at the last second just opened up the hips a little more, put it into the sidewall, and got him flat-footed. Gorgeous Carom.
What a catch by Iriondo. There's the backhand. Here's a rock backhand. Powerfully thrown, a little too hard. That hits the overhead screen. 2 points for the DeHada Devils. Douglas and Iriondo. Douglas will serve.
And Rock a little streak here in the back, so hope that one mistake doesn't become unraveled here in the late stages of this match. That's been a common problem for him, controlling those backhands and then the return throw. It tends to send him up in the overhead screen. Happened right there. Just a 2-point deficit now is a crucial point for the Devils. See if they can take advantage.
Powerful, powerful serve by Douglas. Robote save by Douglas. Zulaika takes it on the bounce. Low and hard to the inside, and Iriondo's there. Backhand. Backhand by Rock. Iriondo takes it in the air at the 11 line. Backhand by Iriondo. Robote. Not coming out.
Oh, boy.
That's 3 points for Douglas and Iriondo. Zulaika and Rock with 4. Douglas serves.
See our good friend Nicholas joining us in the crowd tonight. See a smile from him. He's usually victim to those. The Magic City bounce deep in the backcourt. Got him right there. Tough break at this stage of the match. Hopefully Zulaika and Rock can just stay in it here.
Powerful serve by Douglas. What a beautiful catch by Iriondo off the wall. Rock on the forehand. High to the front wall. Robote for Douglas. Low and inside, scooped up by Zulaika. Split placement,
what a
scoop by Douglas. Douglas's throw to the inside is stopped by Rock. Rock on the return. Douglas calls for it, puts it to the inside. Catch by Rock at the 13 line. Low and inside. Douglas, good concentration in the backhand from midcourt. Rock down on one knee, makes the play. Here's Iriondo. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote low and hard. What a Robote save by Iriondo. Zulaika with a great catch.
Gave him a chance.
Iriondo again will not make it this time. That is 5 points for Zulaika and Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Possible match point.
And Zulaika's just taken over up in the front court. Beautifully done again on the left side. Rips it on the wall the entire way. Tough Robote to be made by Iriondo. That would have been spectacular. Really can't fault him for that one. They need a 3-point run right here to the Devils to take this match. Got to make it happen right now.
Excellent catch by Iriondo. He plays it low. That ball is tipped off the scoop attempt in the front court. 4 points for Douglas and Iriondo. Zulaika and Rock with 5, still possible match point for the Lifestyle Miami Chargers in the purple shirts.
Perfect throw right at Zulaika's feet. Got the Devils a quick point.
Douglas rifles this low and hard, and Rock stops it. Catch by Iriondo, backhand. Backhand by Rock. Robote forehand, rifle to the outside. Zulaika has it. On the left side, he just makes the save. Iriondo on the hop, makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside, and Rock is there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Douglas, 2 pass. Robote dropping. Zulaika makes the save. Tough play, but a great
Iriondo.
catch by Iriondo. Rock with the catch at the 12 line. There's the backhand. Douglas Robote to the inside. That kicks up. What a catch by Rock. Iriondo's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Douglas takes it in the air. Backhand low and hard. Robote comes out to the 7 line. Rifled wall to wall by Zulaika. Robote by Douglas. Zulaika cuts it off, winds up. There's the 2-all. Stopped by Douglas. Douglas rifles this.
Oh my
What a
goodness,
catch
Rock.
by Rock.
And it clears. What
Cleared
a
the
backhand.
overhead screen. Douglas on the Robote. Rock is there again. Rock to the inside. Douglas makes the catch, fakes the carom, puts it inside. Ball taken on the bounce of Zulaika. Scoop by Douglas. Cortada by Douglas. Scoop by Zulaika.
And
what
that'll
a
do it.
finish to an amazing match.
Wow.
Point, set, and a hard-fought match for Zulaika and Rock of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers, winning it 6-4 in the third set.
Boy, what a way to close it out, Stu. Chargers wrap up the game day with that win. Devils have a chance to make it close in our 6th and final match coming up. What a way to close it out. I mean, Rock picking up Zulaika, but I'll tell you what, for as poorly as Rock played in that first set, he more than made up for it in sets 2 and 3. Some of those catches in the backcourt, deep in the corner, spectacular. Particularly that one back between the 12 and 13. Thought it was point over, going to 5-5. They take it 6-4 in the third and decisive set. We'll be right back. There's that game day score now, and the best the Devils can do is losing the game day by half a point. They'll need this final match. Chargers can open up a pretty big day if they get this final one. Iturbide and Spinner for the Chargers against Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. Some of the top-ranked teams in this second-ranked doubles division. Give the players a moment to catch their breath. We will hear from Zulaika and Rock both. Zulaika improves the 2-0 on the day. Rock, after a tough start in singles, carried it over into the first set of doubles. But man, his performance in the second half of that match, a big reason why they win, the winners. Here they are. Let's hear from them.
Zulaika, Rock, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Feeling awesome. We knew that we had to play almost a perfect game to win to beat them, because they are a very, very good team. And I think we played a very good 2 sets, the second one and the third one especially. And happy for T, and happy for the team.
Yes, the first set I was trying to help him out to make sure that he could last through because we like to go 3 sets, I don't know why, but had to make sure that he could last through, and he helped carry me through the rest of the match, and that's why I had to carry him off the court a little bit.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what happens on the last match of the day.
Yes. Hey, baby, 13 years, happy anniversary.
All right, folks, that'll take us to our final match this evening, second-ranked doubles. You've heard the teams. Let's see them now. For the Devils, Jairo and Urbieta taking on Iturbide and Spinner of the Chargers. Boy, what a way to close out the day. Iturbide and Spinner, record of 2-4 through their first 6 matches. Half their season has already been played. Jairo and Urbieta, the class of the second-ranked group, 6-1 to begin their season. And the right team for the Devils to get salvage some points here in this final match. And their 6 wins are the most for any one doubles team in Battle Court at this point in the season. Let's begin it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the game day. Representing the Tejada Devils, here's their second-ranked doubles team of Jairo and Urbieta. And for the Chargers, their second-ranked team of Iturbide and Spinner. There's a serve. Our final match begins with an underserve. Second serve coming up for Jairo. Second serve is good. Spinner on the backhand, opens it up high and hard. That one clears Urbieta. Jairo on the rebote. Powerful return. Spinner steps in. The forehand, that's going to get away from him. That's out of play in the overhead screen. Giving the Devils the first point of our final match. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Spinner takes second serve, the backhand. Stopped by Urbieta there at the 11 line. Forehand, here's Spinner on the bounce, deep in the backcourt. Back to the inside, Urbieta. Good pickup. Here's Urbieta from the 11 line, backhand to the inside again. Spinner, good catch, pulls it off the numbers. Spinner backed up beyond the 13 line, drops it to the inside. Jairo could have cut it off, he gets there. Little backhand, kick off the sidewall, Iturbide now. Urbieta from the 12. Lobs this one up. Just out of the reach of Iturbide. Spinner. Beautiful backhand from the 10 line. Drop back inside. Urbieta. High and hard. Spinner. So we'll kick off the sidewall. Urbieta keeps it on the left side. High hard return. Spinner there again. Backcourt is trading throws. Beautiful grab by Urbieta up at the 11. Spinner. Deeper in the backcourt again. Puts it on the sidewall. Urbieta. Softer touch on the backhand. Iturbide gets involved. On the hop, there's Urbieta from deep in the backcourt. Lifts it up. On the numbers again. Tougher catch. Big backhand that just does clear. Jairo looking for the rebote. Turns it back inside powerfully. Spinner lines it up. Jairo again on the backhand. To the inside. Urbieta. It's a three-wall play. Back up the middle. Here's Jairo coming cross court. The backhand. Iturbide backs up. Urbieta from the 11 line. High hard throw again. Spinner. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Tough catch. Crashing into the sidewall. Urbieta gets it off. Iturbide again. It's an overhead two pass. Jairo lining it up. Powerfully turns rebote low and hard. Three-wall play. Iturbide back on the inside. That opens up. Urbieta on the bounce. From the outside again. Putting up Spinner now. Ball stays inside. Urbieta runs around it. Backhand. Just out of reach. Iturbide up at the 7. Turns it low and hard again. Kick off the sidewall. Forehand now for Jairo. Back inside. Here's Spinner. The backhand two-wall just above the pad. Jairo scoops it up. Jairo's forehand. Three-wall play. Spinner crouching down. Iturbide digs it out. but not enough to reach the front wall. 2 points for the Devils, Jairo Urbieta. Look at this backhand two on me. This is inches above the pad here. Pretty good one. Jairo scoops it up. How about this return? You see, digs it out.
Right into the pad.
Beautiful catch.
Backhand. Here's Iturbide on the left side, the two wall. Scores. First point for the Chargers. They now serve.
Jairo taking a little bit of time walking back to receive.
Jairo picks the serve, the drop shot inside
perfect.
placement between the front and back quarter.
That is perfect.
Perfectly executed, giving Jairo and Urbieta a 3-1 lead.
That was perfect.
Yeah,
and Jairo looked pissed. Walking back just now, I don't know what it was, but Jairo had an intensity in his face that I'm not used to seeing. Certain players bring that out of other players.
Here's Urbieta from the 12 line. There's the backhand inside. Iturbide going up for it. He cuts it off. Beautiful catch overhead. Urbieta keeps it on the left side. The backhand stopped by Iturbide. Urbieta now from the 12 line. Lifts it up. Here's Spinner now. Spinner's backhand. That caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4 points for Jairo and Urbieta.
Yeah, Spinner looking to get the ball back, and in the process of doing so, you got to keep the overhead screen in mind. Trying to pass your opponent's perfectly appropriate, but don't want to volley it into the overhead screen.
They thought about picking the serve. Spinner handles in the backcourt. Our backhand, that just does clear. Jairo backpedals, stops at the 5 line, turns it to the outside. No play for Spinner. Calls for Iturbide to take it. He does. There's a backhand from Urbieta. Just out of reach. Iturbide on the rebote. Powerfully thrown. Wall to wall. That's cutting back inside. Jairo makes a good play. Backhand comes up the middle. Urbieta, high hard throw. Crossing, just out of reach of Spinner. Iturbide's got it. Puts it just above the pad. Urbieta gets it before the second bounce. Back into the corner. Here's Spinner now. Spinner over the top to the outside. Jairo with a tip ball. Second point for Iturbide and Spinner.
Quite the overserve.
That's an overserve. Second serve coming up.
Serve that ball to the. He needs to land between the 4 and 7. I think it landed at the 10.
Spinner almost caught that in the air. I didn't know what was going on there for a second.
Great catch by Urbieta.
There's the backhand of the inside. That opens up. Tough rebote save by Iturbide. Urbieta lifts the backhand up, puts it on the wall. Perfect placement. Iturbide has to dig it out. Jairo with time, settles at the 6 line, shoots it low and hard inside. Spinner able to scoop it up. Spinner back over the top. Urbieta running around it. He gets out there for the rebote. Spinner, Pika, the big bounce. Stops at the 13 line. Urbieta takes it in. Backhand again. Spinner, forehand out.
Beautiful catch.
Bounce catch by Urbieta. Tries to drop it between them. Spinner steps up, takes it in the air. Spinner high and hard, just does clear. Big bouncer. Jairo calls him off. Rebote back inside. Urbieta, the drop shot. Gets the first bounce.
Beautiful
Not going to
read
get the
by
second. Hyro's drop shot is
Great
stopped
read
by
by
Iturbide. Neither player let the drop shot score. Here's Hyro on the rebote. Forehand. Caught overhead. Spinner. High hard play. Again, just does clear. Forehand rebote to the outside. Spinner runs under it. Spinner. Just for that three-wall play. Urbieta cuts it off. Shoots it low and hard. Iturbide coming across court. The two-wall return opens up.
Beautiful
Hyro on the
catch
bounce.
by Hyro.
Hyro's
Carambola
Carambola caught in the
by
air.
Iturbide.
Iturbide shoots it low and hard. Urbieta scooped it up.
Urbieta.
Rebote left side, drop back inside. Urbieta on the bounce, picks it up. This one just out of reach of Spinner. Iturbide clearing the overhead screen. Urbieta coming cross court. Sidearm forehand with a soft touch. That one opening up. Iturbide lines it up. Big bouncer again. Urbieta coming back for it. Rebote laid up. Iturbide calling for Spinner to get there. He does. Costado inside placement. Rebote saved again. Iturbide up at the 4 line, 3-wall to the outside. Urbieta only play he made the catch in the air. Spinner scooped it up off the side wall. What a point here. Backhand. Caught overhead. Spinner from the 12 line. Spinner high and hard. Urbieta running around him. Takes it up in the air. Backhand again. That slows it down. Little kick off the side wall. Urbieta slows it down for the moment. Hyro, Rebote save. Iturbide shoots the splitter. That splits them to score. What a point. That goes the way of the Chargers. They cut the deficit to just 1. 4-3. Chargers serve. Marathon point right there, Stu.
Very much so.
A couple good sequences up in the front, settled down a few times, and ended with that split placement. And the second-ranked doubles level, you're going to see more splitter scoring than 2-walls. I mean, these guys are playing sound defense, both teams, both front quarters and back quarters. Here's Urbieta from the 13 line, drops it inside. Urbieta, tough catch overhead. There's the backhand. Back to the inside for Urbieta, picks it up on the bounce at the 11, high and hard. Spinner not going to let that ball come out. What a catch on the hop. Urbieta at the 13 line, big backhand, just does clear. Spinner reaching into the corner, comes out with it. Backhand again, cutting inside, no play for Spinner. Iturbide on the rebote, lifts it up. Urbieta has it overhead. Tough catch, Iturbide pulls it off the side wall. Backhand again, dropping low, here's Urbieta. Spinner from the 13 line, Hyro looking to cut it off. Up the wall, he's down with the ball, the backhand dropping. Iturbide has it again. Hyro forehand rebote, sticks inside. Iturbide at the 9 line, cuts another one off, lifts the backhand. Urbieta steps up. Spinner calls him off. Backhand, low runner on the numbers. Urbieta takes it in. Kick off the sidewall. Urbieta lines it up, keeps it on the left side. There's Spinner again up at the 11. Backhand. Spinner from the 12 line. In the peak of the big bounce, Urbieta not going to get up overhead. Stops it at the 13. Another backhand inside for Spinner. Hyro looking for the rebote on a knee, dropping it inside. There's Spinner again. Iturbide gets involved, steps back to cut it off. Low runner. Here's Urbieta now. Spinner puts it high off the front wall. Hyro looking to cut it off. He gets up there, backhand, out of reach. Comes shooting out. Urbieta has the rebote. Puts it back to the left side of Urbieta. His backhand, trying to get it to Spinner. Couldn't get there front ways, but he puts the rebote back inside. Spinner just drops it over the top, kicking way up. Urbieta up the wall. He comes down with the ball. Backhand again on the numbers. There's Spinner. Another good catch up at the 11 line. Powerful backhand, low and hard to Urbieta. Softer touch on the backhand. Here's Jairo from the outside. Shoots it back in. There's Spinner again. Good defense deep in the corner. Puts it over the top. Jairo coming into the backcourt for it. Bote save. Iturbide now the 2-wall.
Beautifully executed.
Thrown to score. What a throw. That ties it up. 4-4 is the score. Chargers serve. Again, lengthy point ending with a 2-wall here by Iturbide. Look at this one. The way it opened up, I mean, Jairo with a significant head start. He still doesn't get out to it. Urbieta keeps the serve on the left side, backhand. Bote played inside. Here's Urbieta. Spinner going up for it, high off the front wall again. 3 walls. Jairo lines it up. Dropped inside, Spinner. Keeps it on the forehand. Jairo looking to cut one off. He does again, up at the 7 line. Big backhand follows. Iturbide on the move early. Gets out to the 4 line. Turns it low and hard, and Urbieta, what a catch. Contact with the sidewall, made the play. What a catch again on the inside. Backhand. Here's Spinner now. Spinner slows it down. Jairo couldn't get there in the air. Comes to Urbieta on the bounce. Backhand inside. Dropped into the corner. Iturbide. Forehand to Bote. The Bote left side. Iturbide cuts it off again. Here's a backhand. Caught up overhead. Sidearm forehand, 3-wall play. Urbieta ducks. Jairo's got the Rebote. Under and forehand, caught deep in the backcourt. Urbieta lifts it back inside. Spinner thought about it. Tough Rebote, just does make the save. Spinner at the 11. Back to the inside. Jairo's there to cut that one off. His backhand, low and hard. Spinner going up for it. Urbieta from the 13 line. Spinner at the 11. Softer touch on the backhand. Urbieta now. Drops between the Devils. Rebote saved by Jairo. Here's Spinner charging down the inside up at the 8 line. Lower and harder. Urbieta steps up, not going to let that ball cross the side wall. Spinner goes for the carom. That ball missed on the bounce. Five points. Iturbide and Spinner have a possible set point. What a catch there by Urbieta. Rebote left side there by Jairo. Back inside here, Spinner. Spinner at the 9 line, drops it over the top. Jairo gets there. Jairo back inside, low and hard ball tipped. We are at 5-5. This is set point.
Always great when it gets to 5-5, maximum number of points in a set. Jairo will serve.
Iturbide picks the serve, whips it inside. Urbietta's got the rebote though, keeps it going. Back on the inside. Urbieta caught it in the air. What a read. Here's Urbieta now at the 12 line. There's a big backhand just out of reach. Iturbide lines it up. Forehand rebote pushed up the middle. Here's Urbieta again. Urbieta back inside. A ball kicking and scoring for the Devils. Point and set. They come back and take it 6-5. 2 minutes will play set number 2.
And here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Tejada Devils going up against Lifestyle Miami Chargers. We're in the 2-minute break in between sets. Hyro's coming. Hyro's. That'd be a good name for a team, actually. Jairo and Urbieta coming out on top of that set. 6-5. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. We'll be proceeding on to our second set here in just about a minute. Let's take a look at some replays from that set. Here's a beautiful 2-all by Iturbide, stopped dead by the forehand of Jairo. Iturbide makes a great catch, rifles it back to the inside, and look at this scoop by Urbieta. Tremendous series of catches and throws. Nice save there by Jairo. Iturbide doesn't look for the bounce, takes it in the air. Split placement, placed perfectly to score. Well done. Jairo there at the sidewall, nice backhand. Here's Spinner with a carom.
This is at 5-5 right here. Look at this one, crossing deep in the backcourt, kicking up, and yeah, that was really a tough catch for a Spinner right there. Ready to go here with our second set. Second set ready to begin. Iturbide and Spinner will have the serve. There's a catch by Urbieta. That begins our second set. Forehand drop to the inside. There's Spinner with a good catch. The backhand just does clear. Sidearm carom. That's going to kick out. Out of play. First point to Jairo and Urbieta.
What a catch by Spinner.
There's a backhand. Just out of reach. Forehand rebote. Back to the inside. Iturbide looking for it. He makes a save. Urbieta, what a catch going up for it deep in the backcourt. Just out of reach there for Iturbide, but he lines up the rebote. Urbieta again, going to run around it. Drops it over the top. Big bouncer. No play for Iturbide. Spinner on the forehand. Shoots it low and hard. Urbieta's there to scoop it up. Forehand again, pushed up the middle. Here's Urbieta running under it. Urbieta to the inside. Low and hard. Spinner scoops it up. Backhand just does clear. Urbieta takes it off the side wall. That one caught the corner, opens up to the outside. Urbieta controls it. Sidearm play, back inside, spinner. Last second went up for it, made the catch. Urbieta puts it just above the pad. Iturbide on the bounce. The splitter, scoop by Jairo. Jairo inside placement.
Throw.
That's
tipped
tipped.
in the backcourt.
Second point for the Devils. They lead 2-0.
Jairo doing a good job getting the ball back. Spinner's been catching great throughout the night, but just getting some balls down towards his feet where he's having a more difficult time in the corner. Seems to be a good way of beating him back there.
Jairo has it overhead. Here's the backhand. Forehander Bote. One caught by Urbieta. Forehander Bote. Drop back to the inside. That ball kicks off the sidewall. What a catch. Here's Spinner from the 12 line. Back inside. Here's Jairo at the 7. Able to cut it off. Low runner. Iturbide. Goes for the splitter. Comes up the middle. Urbieta shoots it back inside. Low and hard.
Good
Spinner
catch.
again. Good catch. Deep in the backcourt. Jairo comes cross court. He cuts it off. High hard backhand.
Right
Just
to the
out of
corner.
reach. Urbote stays inside. Spinner slows it down with the backhand, lobs it up. Urbieta overhead. His backhand return just does clear. Spinner high over to the top. Jairo able to cut it off again. His low runner on the number. Spinner. Good catch there back beyond the 12. Urbieta wall to wall. That is on the numbers. Tough save. Iturbide just flicked it up. Backhand dropping low. Spinner has it again. High hard return. Urbieta now from the 12 line. Spinner now. Quarters trading throws here. This one lobbed up high and hard, well out of reach. Iturbide gets out there, turns it low and hard. Urbieta caught it in the air. The outside placement. Will Spinner get there? He does. Spinner shoots the forehand back inside. Perfect positioning by Urbieta. He made the play. The backhand by Spinner in the overhead screen. Well played point. The Devils get it. 3-0 lead. Fault underserve. Spinner handles that serve on the left side, lobbed up to Urbieta. Big backhand. Here's Spinner. Big backhand, that just does clear. Forehander Bote. Dropped over the top, Urbieta has it again. Spinner, little kick off the sidewall, comes out to the forehand of Urbieta, right over Iturbide's head, back to Spinner. Urbieta, what a catch up overhead. Another backhand inside. There's Spinner. This one kicking up, just does clear. Jairo calls him off on the Urbote. Dropped inside. No play for Iturbide. Spinner handles on the bounce. Another backhand inside. Urbieta. Back to Spinner. Again, cutting to the inside. Catch by Spinner again. Urbieta now up at the 10 line. Spinner able to get this one to pass. This out of reach. Jairo turns it low and hard. Spinner on the bounce. Goes for the carom. Urbieta passes back up from the outside, shoots it back in. Spinner, quick bounce catch deep in the backcourt. Back over the top. Here's Urbieta on the bounce. Lifts the
Urbieta's
backhand.
been covering the backcourt beautifully.
Urbieta steps up over the 10 line. A powerful backhand caught overhead. Here's Spinner. Urbieta staying up at the 10 line. Low and hard. Spinner again. Caught the corner, died. Jairo able to cut it off. Low running backhand. Just out of reach of Iturbide rather. Spinner lobs it back up. Iturbide up at the 7 line. Backhand just above the pad. Back to Urbieta. Urbieta trying to get it to pass. Here's Spinner backed up to the glass. Urbieta from up at the 10 line. Dropped into the corner. Iturbide does get out there. Not able to pass on the return. Urbieta takes it on the left side. Here's Spinner again. Backhand lobbed up. Urbieta steps up. This one opens up to the outside. Jairo. Left side Rebote with a big bounce. Spinner. Great control again. This one coming up the middle. No play for Jairo. Urbieta handles deep in the backcourt. Iturbide on the inside. Makes the catch. Here's the backhand. That one just does clear again. Rebote left side. Turn low and hard. Urbieta keeps it. Backhand. What a catch there by Jairo. Jairo ranging back forward. Puts it inside. Spinner at the 12 line. Again by Spinner. Caught overhead. Here's Urbieta. Urbieta. Big backhand, that just does clear, perfectly thrown. Forehand, again, just does clear on the return. Jairo looking forward up at the 4 line, turn low and hard. Spinner out of the way. Rebote in the overhead screen. What a point. Goes to the Devils, 4-0 lead in our second set. We've usually seen Iturbide and Spinner a little bit more aggressive, particularly Iturbide up in the front court. Not the team to try to outlast here at Jairo and Urbieta. I think they can. They'll be here till next week.
Anybody on this, any of the teams,
and they're not going to lose. I mean, not going to lose many. 4-0 here in this second set. That serve dropping low. Spinner got up to it. Here's Jairo at the 9 line, backhand. Spinner now. Forehand Rebote by Jairo, dropping inside. That ball tipped. It's 5 points. Jairo and Urbieta, the possible set and a possible match point.
Look, we've seen the comebacks. We have seen the comebacks from 5-0.
Ball tipped off the serve. Point, set, and match going in favor of Jairo and Urbieta, taking it in straight points. 6-5, 6-0. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming up in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court postgame show. I'm Andrew Bleckman here with Benny, the captain of the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Big win for your team. 2 game days in a row, you knocked off first and second place finishers. What's working with this Chargers team at this point in the year?
Yeah, I think we're definitely just playing more consistent. I think that's what it is, I think, me and Zuleika were struggling a little bit early in the season, and our last 2 matches we've won, so I'm happy about that.
I was going to ask you about that partnership. What's been the adjustment and the biggest reason why you're turning those losses into wins now?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, just playing more consistent, not making as many mistakes as we were. And Zuleika's, he's throwing good kill shots, and I'm catching in the back and just keeping the point alive, to give him a chance.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Another big game day win. We'll send it over to Stu. Get the replay started.
And thank you, Captain Benny. We look on to replays from a fantastic evening of Jai-Alai. Live here from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Began with some singles action featuring Iturbide and Jairo. Jairo really dominating right out of the chute, which has pretty much well been his MO second half of this 2023 season. Backhand 2-all definitely not working here. Good catch by Iturbide. Iturbide did have some really good shots, but unfortunately they were all stopped on that real weapon of Jairo's, his forehand.
You see here now into our second set. Look at that, catching by Jairo.
Beautiful scoop. Jairo again. Ball low and hard to the inside, just out of reach, and no play on that rebote.
You see Jairo stops another one. And as you said, Stu, heavy dose of those hard forehands back to the inside. Another one.
His accuracy on the right side is just so spot on. He
Yeah,
just throws it just right out of reach consistently each time.
Another one right there on the numbers. Got assessed on it. Just so hard to catch. Jairo, straight set victory to start off the day for the Devils. That brought us to a top-ranked doubles here. Zuleika and Benny against Douglas and Arta.
The first 2 matches in which top front quarters, Douglas and Zuleika, faced off against one another. Douglas has been consistently showing a much more aggressive style of play from the front court. More shots, more consistent catching. In this case, the dynamic between Benny and Zuleika was just spot on. I believe he said something about that in the interview that you had with him. The communication was great. Benny read the ball beautifully. Douglas again making spot-on catches, but just not able to get any type of rhythm going with Arta. Arta also having some very difficult times with his catching in today's matches.
Yeah, came into today playing about as well as we've seen, but
yeah, been playing
not
great.
quite able to.
When Zulaika's stopping split placements like that, there's not a lot
what
to
a
do.
Combo.
Beautiful catch by Benny. Nice backhand to the inside. Again, Arta's caught all of those last week, just consistently not missing and not able to bring them in tonight. So we had the second of 2 straight set matches.
That one in favor of Zulaika and Benny, and then Iriando against Rock in singles, 5th rank. And that long soft cortada there by Rock. Gets yet another point in singles. Look at this catch up the wall, down with the ball.
Rock looks a little awkward with some of these catches, but they have been spot on. Tonight, the catching was off by comparison to the last couple weeks.
Good return throw there by Iriando, right at the feet, low and hard. Just ball tipped. You see another one here on the forehand.
Yeah,
low and
Iriando
hard.
just doing a super good job of stopping the ball on the right side, blasting it to the inside, just out of reach of Rock.
See that one, maybe thinking about the carom before he made the catch, had an opportunity, just couldn't get the throw off. See the
Then
backhand
bang,
there.
the overhead screen.
Yeah, that's just out of reach. The overhead screen and out of play. Iriando, straight set victory, his first of the fall 23 season. And another singles match, final one of the day, Arta against Spinner.
Again, Arta having difficulties throughout the day. And those difficulties continued into singles.
Yeah, just an unfortunate break there,
Yeah.
kicking up
That
just
was,
out of reach.
Literally 2 inches, and that's on the tip of his cesta.
So here, backhand Spinner looking for the rebote. Beautiful save, digs it out. And Arta just off his footing, can't control it.
Powerful forehand by Spinner, 3-wall play, and cut out.
Exactly how you want it.
Arta just making sure, hey, that didn't touch the overhead screen. Said, no, it didn't. And Spinner with the win in that singles match.
At that point, Chargers led the game day 2.5 points to just 1. And look at that play by Iriando. Good catch deep into the backcourt.
Second matchup of Douglas and Zulaika in the front court, so they're both warmed up for each other.
Sorry, 2.5 to 2 at this point in the game day in this 5th match. And look at that carambola return by Douglas.
Iriando just played great backup for Douglas, especially in this first set. Throughout the match on the whole, but I mean they really seem to drop that first set just based on Zulaika and Rock dropped the first set. So Rock made some uncharacteristic drops.
Well, boy, did he settle into the match coming up, Stu, after this one. Sets 2 and 3. See the frustration starting to mount for some of the Devils up there. Douglas just out of reach, ball landing in. Look at this backhand, puts it right on the numbers, and just a great catch by Iriando as well.
Absolutely beautiful. But this was really, I mean, the defensive work by the backquarters was great into the second set. Specifically, Iriando did a great job. Rock came around in set 2. But again, the front quarter's just doing yeoman's work in terms of trying to end the points.
And then that might be the catch of the day.
Yeah,
That's
right.
behind
that ball
him.
was coming so hard.
And then your
And
final
this is
point.
good maneuvering.
And Douglas scoops it up. And Douglas
What
right
a beautiful
back to
scoop.
Zulaika. And Zulaika
throws
says,
a 2-all.
wow.
Yeah.
2-wall, 2 score. What a throw there to end it.
That
what a
Douglas
sequence.
knew that was coming. Absolutely got people out of their seats.
I see the emotion there for Zulaika
That was such
and
a
Rock.
phenomenal point. Really phenomenal point. And then that got us
And then
back
the
into
finale. Boy.
doubles.
Boy, finale right here. Some lengthy points, high-level play. It just showed you how tough that Hiron Urbieta team is to compete against. They don't make many.
Urbieta made no mistakes in the backcourt.
I don't know
Hyro
if he did.
just kept firing it to the inside, and they just wore them out.
See, again, that longer drop shot just out of the reach of Iturbide. Spinner hanging a little deep in the backcourt. It's a second bounce before he's up to it.
Outside placement attempt. Worked.
Going for it, and you see the
Tipped by
frustration.
Hyro. Yeah, exactly. I should have let that one go, maybe. Beautiful rebote save there by Iturbide.
And how about Urbietta's improvement
Tremendous.
from last season? I mean, his catching is unparalleled here in the backcourt.
Tremendous. He played spotless tonight. Absolutely spotless.
Yeah, it may have been his best showing in any one game day. Look at that 2-all, though.
Gorgeous.
I mean, can't defend that. I mean, that brought it back to 4-4 in the opening set, back-and-forth match. Through that opening set. And you see here,
Look at that
look
scoop.
at the scoop by Hyro. Inside placement. See, just tipped. As we're into our second set now. And 6-5 in favor of Hyro Urbieta, set number one, and another catch up there high on the left side. Beautiful. Look at this.
The second set just, I mean, literally, Purple Shirts were unable to get a point up onto the board. Iturbide with some uncharacteristic misses. Spinner not being able to make anything happen in the backcourt. And Hyro just not making a mistake. So overall, an inspired day, or rather evening of play here at the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
Yes, a big game day, in particular for the Chargers. They increased their game day winning streak to 2 over the top 2 teams in our standings, so not because of a lack of strength of schedule. They're playing the toughest, and they're delivering. Let's pull up those standings here, see where all 5 teams sit. Renegades still up at the top, 37.5 points. Devils, 34 points. They're in second place. Cyclones, 29.5. Chargers at 26.5. The Wall Warriors down there at 19. The top 4 teams, Stu, even on game days played, the Warriors are actually 2 back, so still a couple of extra matches for that team to play, so still very much in the mix. Player of the day for today, a lot of candidates, really good play. I mean, both teams, but who are you going to go with?
John Zulaika. Absolutely
makes
going to go with
sense.
Zulaika. And it's a toss-up for me between Zulaika and Douglas and Urbieta.
Yeah.
Because Urbieta, as you pointed out, made no mistakes in the back.
I don't
I've
think
been
he
finding
did.
I've been doing more of that. It's hard to find one player who really sticks out. But Zulaika seemed to cross the threshold tonight in terms of his aggressiveness and style of play. Also, the defensive play communication with his backcourters, both with Rock and with Benny. He just did an overall great job today. His shots were landing inconsistently. So Zulaika definitely gets player of the day.
Number 1 ranked player for his team, a big reason why they won the championship. And this is the point where he kind of, hit his stride last season. The Chargers went on a little bit of a run, perhaps the same scenario here. They're just on the outside looking into the playoffs, but a couple more game days like this, they could be right back in the 3rd spot, and maybe even outside of that 3rd and final playoff spot as we approach December. When we return on Monday, looks like it's going to be the Cyclones and Warriors in action. Manny versus Nicholas gets us started. Then Ikeda and Bueno against Joseph and Julian. Then Manu against Inaki, top-ranked singles match there, Stu. Followed by Ikeda and Manny against Nicholas and Julian. Then Bueno and Manu take on Joseph and Inaki. Bradley still out, so Joseph substitutes there. And then Carballo and Jedden will take on Joseph and Correa. That will be our game day upcoming on Monday between the Warriors and the Cyclones. We continue on with this Fall 23 season of Battle Court. For Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday.
See you Monday, 5 p.m.
Bye, guys.
Hyro, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Jai-Alai you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!